Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff back again. This time around, we're going to take a look at some new releases. These are all albums that are brand new releases, not reissues, nothing like that. Things that have come out in the recent past. Most of these are probably, they're not like brand new, but this is the first one. Hell Tracks by Haunt. It's a 7-inch single. The tracks were released, this is on orange, the tracks were released like back in May, but the vinyl singles for this came out maybe about a month ago. I got this is one of the packages I got mailed to my house and then brought to me here after I had already gotten here. So they were mailed probably sometime in November. So this is about, pushing about a month old now, I guess, as far as the actual vinyl. I did see on the website these are sold out. So this is just a little single, just a little neat little single there from Haunt. They have since announced a new album forthcoming. So get this out of the way. This one also was mailed to the house and brought over to me around Thanksgiving. So this is Softmore by DiVirgilio, Morris, and Jennings. This is their second album, just released, like I say, in like November. This is their second album, of course, thus the name. And so this is DiVirgilio, he was in Spock's Beard as a drummer, then he took over singer. He does a lot of other projects. He's a singer-drummer. Neil Morris, of course, you hear me talk about him all the time. Used to be in Spock's Beard with Nick. And then Ross Jennings, who was in Hawken, and he's done some work with Mike Portnoy's Shattered Fortress and some other bands, but mainly, I think he's mainly known for Hawken. And so these three guys have gotten together and put out an album which is unlike most anything any of the guys have done. Songs tend to be a bit more on the melodic, stripped down side, lots of instrumentations, lots of, great vocals and stuff, but not, a little more laid back, at times somewhat acoustic, but, all over the place, kind of eclectic, but not really in any way does it get very heavy or energetic like any of the previous bands. Let's see. This is on blue. Let's see here. I enjoyed their first album. These are all the different guests that appeared on here. Daughters, family, friends, things like that. So, yeah. Another great release. I haven't spent as much time listening to it yet because it did just come out and I haven't had a chance. I think I've listened to it once. But let's see here. They return with Softmore. Building on where the group's debut left off with more acoustic guitars and multi-layered vocal harmonies, but with an ever-adventurous musical palette. So yeah, it is a little more stripped down. Does tend to feel it is more acoustic throughout, but quite an impressive release that they did on the first one, and the second one is great too. We Are Warriors by King Cobra. It has been, 10 years since the last King Cobra album, which was King Cobra 2. And this is 10 years later. Here we are with We Are Warriors. We find, of course, Carmen Appice is back. Paul Shortino is back. We got Johnny Rod, who is back. He's been in the band for quite a while. But then we have Carlos Cavazos, of course, former Quiet Riot. He's also in that band Freak Show that I showed a couple videos ago. He does a lot of stuff. He was in Rat for a while. He's on guitar. And then Rowan Robertson is on guitar. So there you go. Straight up, hard rocking, metal type sounding stuff. Sort of black and gray splatter. Yeah. Let's see here. Typical release here with the there, and then lyrics and pictures on the back. So I've always enjoyed King Cobra. I've loved following their stuff over the years. They got back, together years ago with when they brought in Paul Shortino on vocals, and he's done the last few albums with them. Of course, he's from Rough Cut, and he's done a lot of other bands, but a lot of other stuff also. So he's one of I really enjoy his singing, and so this is just another great release from the guys at King Cobra. Carmine's still carrying the band forward, pretty much the only original member from the early 80s days. So anyway, there you go. Just a couple triple little new releases that have just dropped in the past month or so. That's it for this one now. Thanks a lot for watching. Rock on and rock hard.